Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. That's it for today's video. So it's the first day of my summer vacation, so I'm like, I want something summery, and you might be thinking to yourself, this is a giant stout, dude. But just listen to what's in it, and you probably read about it in the title anyway. So it is the Bruery NWTM double barrel-aged imperial stout with toasted coconut, macadamia nuts, and pineapple. So I'm like, you know what? It's also 19.6%. So I'm like, this is the perfect beer to have on the first day of summer break. It's 2021 edition, so it's been aged for roughly 2 years, depending on when it was bottled. Call it a long weekend, put on your sunglasses, and take a sip. We took our bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout Aloha Friday, double barrel-aged it for added complexity and richness, and added even more tropical flavor with fresh pineapple as well as perfectly toasted coconut and macadamia nuts. Full-bodied and warm, this island paradise in a bottle is smooth, nutty, and just the right amount of sweet. After all, it's Aloha Friday. There's no work till Monday. No work for a bit, that's for sure. Proper glassware, proper bottle opener, because even that's from the brewery. Yeah, if you're interested in the Reserve Society, affiliate link below. Doesn't cost you anything additional, and I get a little kickback. Helps with the channel. Just ordered a shotgun mic, so it'd be nice to offset that cost a bit. So, pretty darn dark. Not quite motor oil, but much closer to that than anything else. Although there is a little bit of brown. Not much head, which is to be expected given the high ABV and the adjuncts. Definitely has legs, no lacing at all. Why? Oh, sorry. There's a little one right there. The legs, there's just a tinge of brown, but it's pretty clear. Looks like a big stout. Let's get into the aroma. I get a good amount of that coconut and that pineapple. I don't get a ton of nuttiness. There's some chocolate there. Man, I really like that level of coconut. You know, yeah, not nuttiness. There's a little hint of like cinnamon stick, and I'm wondering if that's maybe the nuttiness. I don't know. There's a really nice sweetness. I know it's not a confectionery coconut that's put into the beer, but it comes across like a coconut, like frozen yogurt. Like it really smells like that. Like that specifically coconut ice cream is where my mind goes with this. And it does not it does not approach the suntan lotion coconut. So it very much is those two adjuncts, pineapple and coconut, for me. Some of the base beers coming through. I don't get big barrel aging yet anyway. This was in my beer fridge set at 55 degrees, so maybe as it warms up a little bit, or maybe I'll taste some when I take a taste. Speaking of which, let's try it. Cheers. Hope everyone is doing well. That is really good. Wow. Wow, that is good. It is incredible to me. Like, I know coconut in a beer like this would obviously work, and I love that. And I've had less pineapple, like stouts that have pineapple in them. It just works, you know? I want to see more banana in stouts. I know that's like makes no sense maybe to say here, but I'm just thinking of fruits that you don't see as much as I would like to in stouts, because this pineapple is really working. I have had like chocolate covered pineapple, like dried pineapple I believe it was specifically. So I have had like that chocolatiness that the base beer is kicking out with pineapple, definitely with coconut. For how much more coconut I got than anything else in the aroma, other stuff in the sip way more prevalent. I'm not going to say yet anyway anything's more prevalent than the coconut, but it's way easier to get the pineapple. I do get some nuttiness, especially in the aftertaste. I get the spirit. It's hard for me, and actually I don't even, now that I think about it, I don't even know what barrels this was in. I didn't look up what Aloha Friday is aged in. This doesn't scream bourbon or rum, brandy. Like, it doesn't scream. It has an alcohol presence that's not just ethanol. You know, like there's a spirit quality to it, not just this beer is almost 20% alcohol. You know, a little bit of oak, not much though. Man, that aroma this is just killer. I mean, this is really. I thought I was gonna like this beer. I didn't think I was gonna love this beer, and I clearly do. Like, this is really good. I get a little bit more brown now that I'm looking at it up close. It's got a good level of sweetness. Yeah, for me, that pineapple in the taste might be a little bit more than coconut. It's interesting. So for me, it flips a little bit in the aroma. Although when I just took a sip again, maybe because I have some on my palate, I got more pineapple and less coconut in the aroma. But yeah, the nuttiness really shows in the aftertaste for me. Great level of chocolate from the base beer, and again, it works well. It works really well with these fruits. I just like it. This is really good. Like, I'm at a loss for words at times. Clearly. The coconut hits first, and then I get that pineapple. This stays pretty sweet, and it's quite pineapple juice. And I think then the alcohol kicks in, a little bit of the bitterness from the beer itself, and then some oak tannins. It helps bring balance, helps dries it out a little bit. The bitterness helps bring a contrasting flavor into it or profile into it. Pretty long aftertaste, which is nice. Again, this confectionery chocolate, coconut with a heavy hand of pineapple with a little nuttiness. In the sip, I don't get a lot of macadamia nuts, and it's happened to me a few times kind of recently where a beer had nuts in it. I know Ty sent me one, and I think it was pecans. I didn't get a ton of that either. So I don't know if I'm just not as sensitive to the taste of nuts in beer or something. I don't know. Maybe they just don't express themselves much. But if you have theories, love to hear about them in the comment section below. But this beer, again, I went into this thinking I was going to like it, and I love this beer. This is really good. Yeah, have you guys had this one before? Have you had pineapple? I know if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've had coconut in a stout before. But if you haven't, or you have and you want to tell me about it, comment section below. How about pineapple? I'm a little bit more curious about that. Double barrel aging, I'm sure I'll look up what the barrels are when the video's over, but if you happen to know, put in the description or in the comment section below. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.